What we're doing, this is the creative Boys and Girls Club. If you could think about the Boys and Girls Club for the arts, that's what we're doing here. You know, but we're establishing it with production and work because that's what it's gonna take to sustain, you know, this business. I wanna be able to hire kids in the community. I wanna be able to give kids the opportunity to come and create without the pressure. My name is Nathaniel Zechariah. I'm the CEO and coordinator of Without Wax Studios.
Born and raised in the Imperial Valley, the 25-year-old entrepreneur went from being a consultant in Los Angeles to an overnight internet sensation.
A friend had added me on this design competition. And this design competition was it's Drake's stylist.
The t-shirt design competition was put on by Hidden NY, a streetwear Instagram account with over 365,000 Instagram followers, including top A-listers like Drake, Pharrell Williams, and Virgil Abloh.
The funny part is I designed 5 designs, and the design I designed on my phone was the one that won.
Little did Nathaniel know this win would be just the tip of the iceberg, jump-starting his dream of opening a design studio in his hometown.
The guy from the valley, from the middle of nowhere, was up against 40 designers from all over the world, and I ended up being, you know, first place, you know. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing.
A blessing that caught the attention of Latin pop star J Balvin.
I just woke up to my friend sending me his story. I'm like, holy crap, J Balvin's in my t-shirt. In the t-shirt that I designed on my phone.
Nathaniel's shirt design hit the internet, selling over 600 shirts sold for $35 a piece, and he would cash in on half the proceeds. I crunched the numbers for you. Let's just say the Valley native became $10,000 and some change richer. Those winnings went into the creation of Without Wax Studios, a screen printing business in Brawley, California.
This is it. Without wax, it derives from a Latin term. The Latin term is sincera, and sincera comes from sculptures and people that would build with their hands. If they had any imperfections, what they would do is they would cover that with wax. So when you say you're without wax, it means you're perfect the way you are, or you're accepting your flaws, but you're truthful with it, you're sincere.
Production equipment in the back and a living room and coffee shop vibe in the front of the shop. The studio is designed to make customers and friends comfortable and inspired.
This is going to be a coffee shop. We want this space to be, you know, a lounge area where people can just come and see the production being made and see like a look behind the curtain of what things were.
And the business revolves around family. Nathaniel hired his little brother to come work for him, and creativity runs in their bloodline. Their dad was the first graffiti artist in Cal Arts, born and raised in the Valley, and now the brothers hope to carry on that family legacy together.
We've always done business together. You know, we like Bubba said, or Nathaniel said, we had like our shop in our garage. So me and him have been sweating in 120-degree weather in there trying to bust out some shirts.
A big upgrade from their garage now into their own studio. The CEO took me through the process of producing prints.
This right here, this is direct to garment, and the industry's changed so much with this because now you can get a one-off t-shirt printed with the price is cents. So pretty much it'd be like 15 bucks to get this printed from us. But the industry's changed so much because before that, you would have plastisol printing and it would cost you around $300 just to get one t-shirt printed.
Wow, finished product.
Light colors are easy to print and they're kind of easy to get out. But the darker colors are what was harder for a lot of people because it has to lay a white foundation and then the ink goes over it, because if it prints just the ink on top, you're not going to be able to see it on a black t-shirt. This right here, this cures the ink into the shirt. It's basically a heater. It dries the ink into the shirt because what people don't know is that this ink and plastisol ink, that has to reach a certain temperature to bake into the shirt so that when you wash it, it doesn't wash out. This is for Don C. This is Kanye's homie that we printed. This is like all direct to garment. And you see how it has that like crayon. It literally looks like a crayon, like the texture of it. This is right here. This is for Young Thug's photographer. So we just took these to him last Thursday. We went to LA. This is a print we did for Ice Cube. This is what he was wearing on tour in the start of the year. So this is Ice Cube's.
The brothers have big dreams for Without Wax Studios, with hopes to expand the shop in big cities like LA and New York. But their driving force circles back to their roots, the Imperial Valley, and giving aspiring designers and creators in the community a safe space to express themselves artistically.
Little do we know that there's tons of communities like this that they never get to experience, or the people don't have what it takes to survive in a big city, to network and create. Because I want to bring that to them. I want to bring the business, I want to bring the experience, but make it a way that's sustainable. Also, it's sustainable for the environment, and you know, that's game changing.
There's so many like gangs and people dying and hurting, you know, it's broken people that need a family. You know, so that's why we made it like a open space where you could just relax and come and hang out, do some artwork or just sketch or something, you know.
This here isn't for me. This is for, you know, the generations to come, so I can leave behind some type of legacy and actually clean up or actually make a change here in the Valley.